But I think the reason why it hasn't succeeded yet is because there's always been scrutiny, and there's still scrutiny with it. And this is the biggest holdback, which is part of our next topic, or one of our topics here, is what does it need to succeed? And that is internet. Like, it just, like, the internet, as good as internet is now, like, you have a 300 megabit per second connection down.
1 gigabyte.
No, you have 1 gigabyte. Yeah. I have 300 megabits per second. Like, that is a lot, way more than 5.
Yes.
But still, we have connectivity issues. Stuff. Like,
even though I get a gigabyte, but I still, like, sometimes only get 300. Sometimes I only get 50. It just depends, like, what day it is and what time during the day it is. So obviously, it could be wonky.
Yeah.
I mean, it's technology. I mean, it's bound to break. It's bound to not be the best it should be. That's my only issue. Imagine
you playing like games that are like really important, like particular on timing, like say like Crash Bandicoot, where you're trying to like make a jump happen or something like that, and like every time you try to make that jump, like the game like lags out on the streaming every time you try to do it, and like you always miss the jump. Like, it's not like running off the hard drive or anything.
No, that would be awful.
That would be the worst experience. You like go leap, crash on the floor, leap, crash on the floor. That'd be awful. I hate that experience.
So I actually have like kind of a prediction, but that's something I think that would work. Okay. I'm really big into Sony TVs. I just think they look really awesome.
They do.
And yeah, people can argue that LG and, was it on Samsung or Sharp or whatever? Like,
no, not Sharp. Fuck that shit.
Oh, okay. Oh, my bad. Anyway, I mean, I think there's a debate there, but I feel like Sony TVs actually look like they're made, coming from a filming background, they're actually made to like give that filmic look to a lot of movies. As like a reference monitor in a way. Anyway, I think it'd be cool if, TVs are already starting to have like computers built in, like more so, like they're getting more advanced every day. It'd be nice if we got to a point where internet connectivity was pretty solid, and you could almost like, you didn't need a PlayStation. Just get a Sony TV with PlayStation built in, and it automatically streams your games to the TV, and all you need is to buy like a controller. And then like if you wanted to, there's like attachments you can get, kind of like they already do for laptops. You can get like an external mount thing. I don't know what the exact term for it, like a external chassis to put a graphics card in to help ramp up your graphics to make it look better. So you buy a little like mini PlayStation that's just like a graphics card to some degree, and you stick that on your PlayStation TV if you want, something a little better.
You might not even have to do that. I mean, at the rate that TVs are going and how much like stuff they're able to cram into it, you could probably get away with not having to worry about that. Or if the streaming gets really good, then you just power up the streaming device that it's pulling from and
straight to the TV.
That'll give you what you need.
All you do is have as a controller. Boom.
That would be interesting.
Like, you're ready to go
to your friend's house that also has PlayStation TV. Then you just go over there, bring your controller, and be like, all right, let's hook up and set up. Yeah. Even easier than a Switch.
Yeah. I mean, you have a small enough TV, you just bring your TV or whatever, something easy to carry around.
Well, I mean, like if they have a PlayStation TV, just bring your controller and plug it in. Just log in your account. So here's our games. Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you want to do co-op on 2 screens, but obviously if you do co-op on a screen, that'd be great.
Yeah. Like 4-player split screen or something like that.
Yeah.
I think with PlayStation now, what they need to do with their library, they need to get newer games on it, because like they don't have anything that's fresh and new to the platform. Like, it's always like games that have been out for a couple of years. So it's like the price point of it is $19.99 a month, or you can pay $39.99 for 3 months. So it's a little bit cheaper.
And that's on top of the subscription plan for the internet, or their internet service. Not internet service.
Your PlayStation Plus.
Yeah.
Yes. Or you can pay $99.99, $100 for 12 months. So that's like $8 a month. So that's not too bad.
That's not bad.
But then like the Xbox Game Pass is awesome in the fact that it's not streaming, but it downloads content and everything. If that gets streaming, that could be cool, because that's coming out with now all their new games that they release. Now, granted, they only have a little over 100 titles in our library, whereas this one has 650. Like, they're every new game that comes out, Sea of Thieves, Crackdown 3, whenever that eventually comes out, Halo Infinite, all those games are going to come out day one on Xbox Game Pass. I think PlayStation should look into that, and that should be like a feature. Like, the day The Last of Us 2 comes out, if you have freaking PlayStation Now, you can play it right then and there. Death Stranding, bam, you can play it right then and there.
That'd be sweet.
Yeah, it's not a bad price point. So
no. Oh, no.
Might be worth looking into. Head on over to thegamer.net for our full podcast episode for our weekly game impressions and top headlines of the week.
That's one of
Side of my
me doing an
face.
interview. Here's one of all of us. We'll mix some cool stuff in there.
Things.
Brett's also right here.
Like this video, subscribe, keep up with all the latest video game news and opinions that you care about right here on The Inner Gamer.